A lot of rappers still, it seems like, want to be Tupac. They want to have his popularity. They want people to love them like everyone loves him. But why do you think no one's succeeding?
Well, because this is what they fail to realize about Tupac. In order for them to be Tupac, they would have to die before they peaked. Right before they peaked, they would have to die. So if you don't die, you can't do it. Bottom line, if you don't go die, you're not gonna be the next Tupac, because it ain't gonna be a next Tupac. Straight up.
Opening statements are going on right now in the trial of Grammy-winning musician Pras. The former FUGEES star.
I can take the sunshine, piss in your wine, steal your concubine, walk away with your gold mine.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building. And this is MAKAVELI Media. Pras from the FUGEES, y'all. They got itself in some major shit. You know, Pras' trial just began. And what's coming out ain't really looking good for the former rap star from the FUGEES. Allegedly, Pras is facing federal charges because he was trying to clean up some money for a Malaysian billionaire. You know, all this is very political. They was trying to run it through some campaigns for Obama and then again for Donald Trump. And, you know, Pras admitted that he had dealings with China. Like, it's some big boy shit, man. And it blew everybody's mind because he's willing to testify in his own trial. And allegedly, all of the analysts are like, yo, he should have set this one out. But the trial was already begun, and Pras admitted that he's been a government informant the last 22 years. I'm like, whoa. You know, we know Pras from Ooh La La La, from the FUGEES, right? With Lauryn Hill and Wyclef. But I'm like, damn, Pras really went out like this? And he admitting this shit? The last 22 years? I'm like, wait a minute. Now, you know, I'm just speculating. Like, ain't no fact with this shit, but you know, when Pac was beefing with Jimmy Henchman and when Pac was beefing with the FUGEES, you do know who was managing the FUGEES, right? Jimmy Henchman. Now when 9-5, 9-6, even like the late 90s, like 9-8, 9-9, I just thought of Jimmy Henchman as, you know, a dirty record executive. You know what I mean? Somebody that had some street ties maybe, and you know, him and Tupac had some bad blood and shit got out of hand. I didn't know how long his arms reached. I didn't know how deep this dude was until he got arrested and all of these things about him became public knowledge. But I'm like, damn, I know he got to be looking back like, motherfucker. Imagine how Jimmy Henchman feel today, knowing that somebody brought him down as the head of, you know, a criminal organization. And to find out one of your artists was a government informant. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. God damn. It's like, how can this be possible? And I'm sure he's probably not the only one in hip hop, but it's just so weird. You know, maybe like 2 years ago, when Pras was doing his media rounds and he was talking about Tupac, and he said that Tupac would check himself in like mental institutions and lay low under false aliases, right? Well, he would know, wouldn't he? If anybody would know in hip hop, because I had never heard anybody say nothing like that before, Pras would definitely know. Because, allegedly, he's connected. And if you think back to Tupac's beef with the FUGEES, and he was upset because Lauryn Hill shouted out the East Side and said, the East Side is the best side. Like when Pac said that about the West Side, right? So he took it as a diss and he started coming at the FUGEES, right? But what would make Pras? Well, how would Pras know that Pac was staying in mental institutions? Why would he look that deep into that? You know what I mean? Like, and with, Tupac's track record with the government and whose Pac mom was and, his family ties to the Black Panther Party and all of that. Yo, this is just wow. It would make you draw a lot of questions, man. It's very odd. Also, around the same time when he told that story, he brought up Little Sean's name. From the whole Quad Studio situation with Tupac, right? And Lil Sean said, yo, keep my name out your fucking mouth. He was dead ass too. I wonder if he knew something was up with Pras, because he ain't even want Pras to even speak his name. Like, what's really good behind the scenes? And, what was his role in hip hop? If he was, some kind of informant. With the FUGEES, he was a band member, but he wasn't, I'm not going to say a significant member, but he wasn't as vital as Lauryn Hill or even Wyclef. I understand he was like the businessman of the trio, right? But what active role did he have as an informant, being that he was part of this hip-hop culture and part of this hip-hop society? What could he offer up, as far as information? One could only guess. Probably everything, if he chose to. From my understanding, Pras is, over the last, I think they said 12 years, he's turned himself into like some kind of activist or some kind of political figure. And it has nothing to do with music. But once again, 22 years predates 12 years. All day, every day, and twice on Sunday. Who knows what's going to come out once they really peel back all the layers during this trial. But I just wonder how many other government informants actually exist in hip hop. And how long will it be before they're uncovered? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is MAKAVELI Media. Turn on them post notifications so you'll be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.